So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a limited slate here. I like to see a big slate, but I'll just say what I'm working with here. I got 5 games that I feel very confident in. I've done this Cam's quarter twice already. I've gone 2 and 3 both times, which I've lied to you. I've told you I was going to go 3 and 2. So this time I'm gonna flip things around. I'm gonna claim at least 4 and 1 here.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go a little confident, very
Icy.
confident. Take this to the Wells Fargo. Here we go. My first game on the slate, I got Army at Tulane. I am taking the over 45.5 in this game. Both these teams are top 50 in rushing in the nation. Now, Tulane has not scored less than 30 points a game. They're like 3 and 4 or 2 and 5 or whatever the hell they are, but they score points. Now, they haven't seen a defense like Army, but Army hasn't seen an offense like this. So I have a high score game. I don't even know how it's 45.5. I don't know if there's running backs and quarterbacks that are injured or have COVID. I didn't do any research, but just looking at the bare number, I'm taking the over here. The next game on the slate, I got Georgia State. Oh, you want to pause to
yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, while Marcus Mack is sniffing on some vitamins over there, some THC as he's sniffing on some THC. We call it vitamins on the show.
Yeah, in the great state of Florida.
Tough and glue.
So LeVar, let me know. You agree or disagree with Cam on that pick?
Question. So I'm going to keep it a buck with you as far as these teams are concerned. I'm one of those guys that only bet like the mid-tier to high-tier games. But what's this game?
This is Tulane and Army. See, I'm the opposite. I'm a UCF fan, so I'm very in tune with the group of 5, and I know how to pick some of these games.
What's the actual spread? I'm just curious.
The actual spread of the game is Tulane minus 3.5. Now, Army is 6 and 1, but they play like Mercer and Middle Tennessee, and Tulane's 4 and 4. But they play in the American, which is it's a stronger conference.
Correct. You know what? I'm going to agree with you. I like that because Army tends to run the score up. They score a decent amount of points.
They do.
I follow them. I've bet on them before. I've bet against them, and they put up some points. So if Tulane can do their part, I feel like which their favorite. I think they can over 45. I like that.
Here on the EAC show, we're all going with Cam's pick for number 1. We're all going to go with the over.
Love it. Appreciate it, fellas. And, yeah, the scary thing, I think the reason why it's 45.5 is because both of these teams are run-heavy teams first.
Yep.
And what does that mean? That means the clock's going to be running the entire game, which is bad for the over. So little tip there from the guy.
Wait, so we're going over or we're going under?
No, we're going over, but I'm saying that that's not going to matter. But I'm saying if it goes under, it's because of that.
No, got you.
Next game on the slate, we have Georgia State versus App State. Another one of these obscure teams. But I'm going – App State has been good to me the entire year. I think I've bet them like 5 times this year, and I'm like 4 and 1 with the spread. They're always crazy spreads, like minus 27.5, whatever. They're minus 17 at home against Georgia State. Georgia State is 3 and 3. App State is 5 and 1.
Who cares? App State. Go with App State.
At this point, I mean, we all remember the famous game against Michigan. They've been on a roll since then. But honestly, man, Georgia State, they are 0-7 in their last 7 meetings against App State. App State is home. I really don't know why it's only 17 points, but I'm taking App.
Hey, LeVar, you got App State? I'm down with App State.
I'm going with that. They beat Michigan, 6-7 years ago? That classic game. Let's run it.
That's right.
App
when they were
State,
D2 and now they're D1, man. They only know how to climb.
Yep.
Next game on the slab here, we have a little bit. We're going up. We're going up to the Pac-12. We're not going too far up because the Pac-12 is garbage as shit. But we're going Oregon on the road against Wazoo, Washington State, minus 10 Oregon. Now I wish it was 9.5, but I'm going to eat the 10 points. I like Oregon. I like Oregon because not only are they so fast on offense, they got some of the fastest running backs I've ever seen. They don't look like they have a hangover with losing Justin Herbert, but Washington State looks like they got a hangover with losing Mike Leach. Yep. So I'm taking Oregon minus 10, and they're one of the only teams in the Pac-12 that focus a little bit on defense. So that's what I'm taking.
The King says, "Give me the Ducks minus 10, baby."
Nike.
I like the Ducks too. I wasn't mention the loss of Mike Leach. So and Oregon has a chance to make it into the playoff because some of these teams are going to lose, by the way. That's at the top. So if they think in, they've got to run this table and run the score up too. So
correct. They have a limited amount of games to Pac-12 because they started late and they don't have that many games to work with. But they have right now this, according to the ESPN FBI percentage, they have the 6th best chance to make the playoffs after the 4 current, and Wisconsin at 5, and then them at 6.
Yep.
So that's what I'm going with.
Agreed.
Next, I got my own conference, the American Conference. I had to pick one of these games every week, but I am taking SMU +1 on the road against Tulsa. Now, this is a little strange here because SMU is ranked. Let me see here. What are they ranked? They're ranked 19th. They're 7-1. The only loss they have is to Cincinnati, which looks like an absolute juggernaut this year. But Tulsa is 3-1. They've beaten both teams in Florida, my UCF Knights, the USF Bulls. They beat like another cupcake, and they lost their only game of the year to Oklahoma State. They lost that game by like 7 or 8 points, and Oklahoma State's like a top 10 team right now. So they're having a nice little season to Tulsa, but I'm saying their luck's going to run out eventually, and I think it's this game against SMU. SMU does not know how to score less than 40 points. I'm taking SMU +1, and I'll also take the money line.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? I'm about to take Tulsa. Tulsa's going to win that game. They beat your boys. If they beat your boys, they could beat SMU, so I'm going to take Tulsa.
That's respect.
Hey, I'm going to agree with Bourne. I'm taking Tulsa, and I'm taking them for this reason. Every year, at least once, I put in a big bet against Tulsa because it's Tulsa, and they screw me every time. Every time.
No, you can't do that. Wait, LeVon. When you do that, okay, on this show, when you do that from now on, you have to say the Joe Pesci line, and I don't know if you remember Marcus Mack because you're old enough. They fuck you in the drive-thru. Whenever you order fucking food in the drive-thru, by the time you drive off, you get fucked.
Classic Pesci. I'm telling
That's
you.
That's your last one?
No, it's not my last one, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'm not a big hype guy. Miami's on the hype train. I try to stay away from this thing, but I decided not to take Miami. I am taking the over in the Miami versus Virginia Tech game. Now, why am I doing this? It's 68.5 points. That's a big number, right? Mm-hmm. Both of these defenses are in the bottom 100 in college football. They just can't stop a nosebleed. They can't stop shit. So I'm just taking the points here. I'm terrified of taking Miami because they got like retard strength, and then sometimes they come out completely flat. I don't want to wake up on Sunday morning and say I lost because I took Miami. I won't do it. I won't be that guy. I'm taking the points.
I'll fuck with you. I'll take the over with you too because both defenses are straight trash, basura, garbage, whatever way you want to damn say it. So I'll take the over with you. LeVon, what you think?
I'm going to go ahead and agree on that. I mean, Virginia Tech gave up 100 points to, what was it? Liberty.
The Liberty Bells.
But I like Virginia Tech to bounce back and win this game. This is a classic Miami just slip up. So I'm going for Tech to win the game, and I like the over too. I like the call.
And I believe the spread for that game is
9.
It's low. No, it's low. 3.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's -2 Virginia Tech. And the reason why it's a home game, so they give them 3 points for being at home. So they think Miami is a 1-point dog in reality.
Yeah, correct. It's going to be a close game. So, yeah, I'm not falling for that. Yeah, they slipped up last week. I like Tech to win this game, drive the crib too. Like, yeah, we're gonna.
I'm telling you, my Tulsa pick is gonna make me wear this crown even for this right here too.
Yo, Tulsa.
I'm telling
you, Tulsa is top 15 in the nation in points per game. So is SMU. I should have taken the over in that game. But Tulsa is a scary little team, man. They win these games that they're really not supposed to. They're tough. They're like a tough Oklahoma-ass team.
How many more college picks do we have?
That's it.